Alrighty, it is Monday, and I am back to the sketchbook. I was really happy with how my lemurs turned out last time. I'm going to do something kind of similar again. I I got this new square sketchbook, which I was really excited about. It's nice, I like it. The paper is a little more off-white than I would really prefer, but that's okay. But turns out Instagram, where I post most of my work, has switched from the images on the grid being square to being a 3:4 ratio. Whereas the feed, apparently for quite a while, or always, I don't know, has been 4:5. So why they didn't switch the grid to a 4:5 to match the feed, it's beyond me. But anyway, so I drew some very light little lines here. This is a 4:5, and then the 3:4 ratio is just going to crop off the sides by, I think, about, well, less than 1/4 of an inch on each side. So I just have to be mindful of that. I am, though, starting to post everything that I post on Instagram is going on Blue Sky now. I gotta turn this light on. I would just love to get away from Meta. I think I mentioned that before. Not really a good option right now. My only real presence on the internet is Instagram. I have like 24 followers on Blue Sky, but I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. I'm kind of tired of social media, if I'm honest. But anyway, let's start drawing. So today, I'm going to do another funny collective noun, a confusion of wildebeest. I did a little bit of preliminary sketching. Let's see. Mostly ballpoint pen. Tried out colors. I like to choose my colors in advance, so I'm not spending a bunch of time the morning of figuring things out. I like this. I like this wildebeest right here. He's got the big hump on his back, and he's just kind of square and a big barrel-y chest. I haven't quite decided. I think I'm just going to do 3, like I did 3 lemurs. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to position the other 2. And then I think the headline of a confusion of wildebeest is going to be down here in this section. So we'll have 3 wildebeest, and then we have a sign that is going to confuse them on their migration, giving them conflicting information. It really stinks when you migrate and forget to bring your phone. Okay, so I'm going to set a timer. I could go over. I might go over. We'll see. Oh my goodness, it is almost 11 o'clock. This morning is getting away from me. Okay. I had a heck of a time sharpening my pencils this morning. They just kept breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking. I have not ever, and I don't have as many of them, and I don't use them as much, but I have never broken a, I need the cardboard behind the sheet of paper so I don't make marks. I have never broken one of the polychromos pencils while sharpening it. And I'm thinking I maybe just need to move away from Prismacolor and keep them as a backup and just rely on the polychromos more. I have a very limited selection. I may go ahead and splurge and buy the whole set. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's draw a wildebeest. And so the wildebeest is taking up probably about 2/3 of the space. Press a little bit harder on this paper to see it, since it's already got just a little bit of tone to it. Their heads feel pretty big compared to their bodies, so Yeah, I should have, do I have like a brown? I'll use the gray for the ears. I think the eyes of the lemurs like just really kind of sold the whole lemur thing for me. I really liked their eyes. Should the angle of his body be a little bit different if he's kind of skidding to a halt here? And I looked at photos of wildebeest, and they have surprisingly like skinny legs for their big burly bodies. Okay, now here's what I'm not too sure about is the placement of, maybe what I'll do is I'll have one going this way, make it a little, and then the other one can be just like going like this. So it is kind of confusing. They're kind of all over the place. Okay. Okay. So we have this little guy as an example. I'm not sure about the placement of his legs. It is a little bit weird. Okay. They have little beards too. Looks a little bit like a goat. This guy's still just running, so. And according to what I read, some wildebeest have a cloven hoof, and I guess some do not. kind of wanted to draw all three of them in slightly different positions just for some variety, you know. They look like sheep. I mean, I guess, you know, a lot of these animals have a lot in common. Ungulates, is that what they are? Ungulates. Okay. And I think I want the vertical post of my signs to be blue. I think I was going to do like 6. Oops, what am I doing? Just zigzagging all over. 4. 5. 6. Okay, so if I need to do this independently, that will be fairly easy. So I'm going to focus on drawing my wildebeest. Okay. All right, so this is always the scary part. Let's see. And I kind of, when I was sketching, I kind of drew his little hooves sticking up like this. You know, like he's digging his heels in to slow down. I don't think it's exactly accurate to the way their feet would work, but I think it's cute. So we'll go with it. I think his eyes might be a little higher on the head than I want. Let me see if I can move them down a little bit. See what it looks like. This paper's kind of sensitive. Yeah, I don't know if that's an improvement or not, but we'll go with it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in some of these little dark details and hope I don't smear them. Because I don't want to lose them when I put down the main color. Based on the way this paper feels, I don't know. I'm going to have to experiment a little bit with the polychromas. They're harder, and it kind of feels like they might not perform very well on this paper, which is kind of a bummer. Oops, I draw right through his horns. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't really delineate very well between his head and his body. I mean, I kind of made that deliberate choice, but I don't know if it was a good choice. Yeah, I kind of feel like I could have conveyed the whole skidding thing a little bit better. I'm not 100% convinced I like the feel of this paper. Oh, and some wildebeesty stripes. We have a kind of, I don't know, it almost looks like a brindle pattern on him, you know? Meh. All right, I'll go ahead and draw a little line here to, yeah, I don't know if that's better. I don't think it is, honestly. Kind of pick that out a little bit. another sepia here. Okay, that guy looks pretty good. Let's see if I can sharpen this pencil without breaking it. I don't know, maybe these would have been better off without the stripes. Maybe simpler was better here. I don't know. Kind of funny. I like these smaller guys better than the one in the front. I don't know why exactly. Oh, did I draw his tail in blue instead of... Huh. I mean, it would have been an okay color for a tail, but just was inconsistent. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd done without the stripes. I wonder if I just sort of, if I just kind of try to lift it out a little bit and then go over it again with the goldenrod. Great. Well, this is the place for this kind of experimentation, huh? We'll see what happens. Definitely made him more subtle, which is cool, I think. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. And let's see. Just some kind of light ones in there, and then, oops, go over it. All right. I feel like I could have done more with the shape of the face, maybe. Yeah, there's like a sheep or goat-like quality to all of them, but I guess there's, you know, there's a relationship between these types of animals. I like, okay, I'm gonna probably mess this up right now. I don't know. I just like the face shape better on these. Maybe it's that the eyes are a little different, not so round. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, we got a few minutes left on the timer. I'll probably just go until I'm done though. Oh, supposed to work out after this. Supposed to do a whole bunch of stuff after this, but I got a late start this morning. I'm not really sure what slowed me down. My grocery shopping and errands just took longer than I expected, I think. So the periwinkle pencil feels pretty good on the paper, and the goldenrod does not feel as good. Like it just doesn't, the paper doesn't grab it in the same way. And I think some of these signs will need me to add like white lettering digitally. Especially the sepia. It's quite dark. Okay. 37 seconds left. I think I'm going to add the text digitally again. It's funny, I was really happy with how the lemurs turned out in the actual drawing part of the lemurs on their little conspiracy board. Took about, I don't know, about half as long as the lettering took. I don't know if I like those little movement lines that much. I might get rid of those dark ones. Just keep, I don't know. I don't know what I'm keeping and getting rid of. We'll see. I'm going to scan it. I'm going to get rid of this off-white background. Excuse me. And yeah, add some lettering. Alrighty. Yeah. Good effort for the day, I guess. Well, the half an hour of the day. And then hopefully I have time to work on some other project type things later today. If not today, I have the rest of the week. Anyway, see you next time.